Hey fellas, it's 265 Chevy here, two-car garage. February 18th. I'll show you what I got done. Been working. Got it all primed, all the nail holes. Got it 3/4 of the way sanded. Sand all the stuff off the nail holes. But there's a process that you got to go through. You know, first you sand all the paint off, then you come back and put it all up, nail it, come back, re-nail it, and come back and prime it, come back and then, you know, sand all the spackling off the nail holes. You can see right there. And then after you sand all that off, you come back and you caulk it, and then after that, you come back and paint it with a like a water-based primer. That's an all-based primer that you want to do that with. And the reason why is all-based, when you put the spackling over the nail holes, the spackling won't, you know, all the oil in the spackling won't drain into the wood. So all-base will cover it, and then also the all-base, what it'll do, since you sanded the wood, all the grains of the wood will pop up, so when you re-sand it again, it'll be nice and smooth. You know, a lot of house painting, if you do it correctly, it's a lot like painting a car. But, you know, I'm glad to at least to be doing some of this. The whole month of January really sucked. Being sick and everything, I'm feeling pretty better. I'm feeling, you know, much better. Not 100%, but you know, close to about 98%. So still got a little, you know, sinuses going in my throat and stuff like that. Turn on some lights. Just came down here. It's probably about 5:30. Had to go do taxes and all that good stuff. Kind of give you an idea what's going on in the garage. Oh, let that be light. This is actually kind of starting my new year. It's a lot, just like I said, January was a pain in the ass. Didn't get nothing done, sick. Did go to work, but you know, pretty much constantly sick all the time, off and on. Yeah. Well, I've been doing a little bit here and there. I've been just doing little upgrades up in the garage. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to keep on concentrating on the house most of all. After that's done. After that, well, that porch is done, because that's got to wash and dry in that little room. I'm going to start on the kitchen. You know, and it's a big job in itself, have a bathroom to do and stuff like that. So pretty much how this is going to work is I got a bunch of little projects that I've been thinking about, you know, that I could do. And for example, something like the air compressor. You know, here's the air compressor. I guess you call that my favorite tool. But there's the air compressor. I did an oil change yesterday, and I haven't changed the oil since I got it. So I changed the oil yesterday, and I used, it's a little dirty. It's a Champion. I used Valvoline non-detergent 30 weight oil right there. But when I was doing it, it's messy as shit. So one of the little pet peeves that I wanted to do is that I put a ball valve on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Put a ball valve on it to turn it on, so oil will go and it'll just drain out instead of having the can all underneath this pipe, so it all leaks down here and goes on to the compressor. And that was a pain in the butt. So I got that done, and that was another upgrade just down here. Put a ball valve on that. That hooks to just a regular pipe for the time being. My fat lazy ass don't want to get down and drain the thing because the pipe was just coming out, so all the water was going on the floor. You can see the rust was all going on the floor, making a big old mess. So now I can just hit that with my foot, hold the hose, put the hose outside, and then, you know, all the air goes, all the water goes out the hose, and then just pick up the hose and put it back in its location. That's not the final way that's going to be built. That's actually going to be hard line in. The way I'm looking at doing that is just put a piece of copper pipe or pipe, whatever you want to use. PVC would even work. Probably that's the best way to go. It'd be cheap. Just run it and run it right out the building, right through a little hole right there. Pretty much like Wild Eyed Northern Boy has, you know. But I'm gonna have a bunch of little projects that I'm gonna do. You know, it's like a little power hour things that I can do until it's finished. Since the house is gonna take up the majority of my time. I am also gonna still doing a little bit on this here and there. Got to pull the transmission apart, take a look at it, put that in, stuff like that. So that's gonna be some little power hour too, things like that, and I'll show y'all. But I know I haven't been making many videos, so excuse me. I've been watching a lot of them, but you know, it is what it is, and I don't want to make this one too long. And you know, little shots to Chevelle, and that dude that's doing that 69 El Camino, unbelievable, the rust in that thing. You know, I'm gonna have to pull out the parts that this was pretty rusted too. It was all rusted right here. It was all rusted down there. You know, all that's been reworked. You know, they didn't have the panels back then. You couldn't buy them, so I actually made them. But it came out pretty good. I want to get a shout out to Fanbody 2. His channel was Fanbody 1 at one time. Saw a video yesterday from Ironheart. He said for everybody to kind of, you know, push his video because he only had 22 subscribers. I am subscribed to him, so if y'all on my channel and y'all don't know him, very good guy, does very good work, did a beautiful Firebird, did a 66 Chevelle, and I think the last I saw he had a 70 Le Mans that he's going to be working on. Very, very knowledgeable and a fun video to watch. Matter of fact, I saw it today that he was putting up his old videos, you know, so of the 66 Chevelle. So everybody go out there and, you know, it's called Fan, F-A-N, Body, B-O-D-Y, 2. And go subscribe and go check them out and yell at them a little bit. I'm going to leave y'all go. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to come down here and pull the spark plugs out the motor and turn the motor over. I haven't turned it over in about a couple of months. So I'm going to turn it over just to, you know, just so it don't sit in one location for long. That'll probably be my power hour today. I've been on vacation. I go back to work soon. So end of vacation, that sucks, but it is what it is. You got to go make money. So y'all have a good one. Happy New Year, everybody. Actually, February starting my new year. So y'all have a great time. Later.